Badgerdog is a local literary arts nonprofit organization.
Most great American writers have started out as short story writers.
We are dedicated to the cultivation of individual voices and the building of literary communities. One of the ways we strive towards achieving those goals is through the publication of a fantastic quarterly, nationally distributed, award-winning literary journal, American Short Fiction.
The natives are different
natives than
right. They're like former natives, and that's confusing, I think.
What they bring to it is a real sense of the old traditional relationship between an editor and a writer.
And really translates in the pages. We get both adventurous stories, we get bold stories, we get realistic stories.
And there's something about the setting in this one that just makes me feel, I don't know, it's like bright and exciting. There's all those descriptions of mangoes falling from the trees.
Yeah, the island is really beautiful.
Right.
When we're looking at what the world is going to look like 20 years from now, 30 years from now, it's going to be the critical creative thinkers that are able to take us to higher places.
You leave tomorrow without having discovered it. Outside, the land stretches empty to the horizon. The sky opens with speeding clouds.
The eye does not see things but images of things that mean other things.
We do in-school and after-school programming as well as community-based programming. The workshops we hold happen over the course of a school day, after school, and in community centers, apartment complexes, YMCAs.
I think with Badgerdog, the experience of having an actual author in the school who uses words to make meaning and to convey emotions is really powerful, because the kids see that writing is something genuine and it's something in real life, not just something they do for a test or for an assignment.
They're modeling what they see as our behavior, and our behavior is that we're taking out these notebooks and we're throwing out prompts and we're writing. We're writing whatever we want. We're not making excuses.
And like when you give them permission just to be the crazy, they realize that they can play. That's what all writing is. I mean, mostly it's just play with language and play with stories.
What you're doing is triggering different parts of your mind that lend themselves to critical thought, creative thought.
It gives them enhanced self-esteem because they understand that their stories are valuable. It gives them the communication skills that they need to express themselves to others.
I look forward to seeing how it affects them as they go on through school and as they get more opportunities to write.
Every day I wanted to write like in my diary, because my roommate had a diary. Some nights I'd forget to write in my diary. She said, "Don't worry, Patty, just write my diary, copy mine, because we did the same thing." But when you look back on those diaries, it is so much fun to look back and see what you did, what you wore, how you thought, how you've changed.
Arts enrichment for older adults helps them stay not only more engaged in their own existence, but intellectually agile.
Every time an elderly person dies, it's like a library going up in smoke.
I think what happens when you lose those stories, like you're losing your cultural heritage.
And I would just encourage anybody to try to write what's on your mind.
One of the great things about this kind of project is that the poems and stories that you're going to hear today are a way of making contact with the art and the ideas and the people of Nigeria and the people of Ghana.
In the jungle there was a snake who was climbing a great palm tree.
It has fishes that smell really old, but it doesn't look like a mountain or a volcano. Glows deep or real deep inside. A person is being eaten by a giant sweater.
My favorite thing about Badgerdog will be that we have all these creative writings.
Well, I'm not scared to read anything anymore. Writings can mean like artwork. They can mean different things to different people.
Writing is important for me because it helps your brain think and think and think.